So you can.
So I can come back with a Carson comeback. No.
Okay.
No.
I don't do that, do I?
Tonight Show gave America 30 years of comedians transforming themselves into others with near-perfect accuracy. These are the funniest impressions done on The Tonight Show. Rich Little's non-stop characters.
I'm not saying I can't ad-lib, but I can come up with little put-me-downs or,
All right.
little things that
come on, don't start up.
I said one the other night, and when I got off stage, I did not remember what I said. The audience fell over. I probably heard it on this show, put it away in my subconscious. But I did a line the other night. It just popped right out of my mind. I said, may a dog in heat romance your shin for the month of November.
Moving between political figures and Hollywood actors without pausing to reset his face or breathing, which is the exact skill that made bookers keep calling him back to the stage. Jim Carrey's debut, nobody was ready for.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I was about 30 years ago today, I was attacked by a dog. I was standing in the street screaming, trying to get the vicious dog off my leg.
An unknown 21-year-old from Toronto opening as Elvis and making every impression before him look like it was operating with huge physical limitations. Rich Little dissecting Johnny Carson's voice.
I really think I pick on the president. I mean, you know, as a satirist and as a guy that does comedy, you have to go with what's in the news. Look what you do every night.
Yeah, you try
Sometimes
to
the monologue, I'm sitting there, I don't believe what Johnny's saying. But as you said many times, you know, like, what can they do to me? I know what they can do to you.
Yes, quickly. Okay.
May the sewers of Rangoon back up into your breakfast.
Come on now.
Little's dialect and smirk that powered his Carson impression became iconic because Johnny just sits there listening to his own mannerisms get formally cataloged for everyone in the room at once. Robin Williams and Jonathan Winter's voices collide.
We did. We had a marvelous time.
Those were good days.
You had access to more medication in those days.
Yeah, some of the shows were real quick.
I noticed the stuff wore off tonight.
Yeah.
But,
Columbian College Fund. Mr. Williams didn't know you in the days when you and I were...
when we were on the sauce.
Yeah, when we were having a little...
Well, yeah, Johnny and I...
Can we have those blocked for you?
I'm sorry.
Could we have those sent out and clean for you?
It was easy getting them on. And now, here, you want to play with those?
Oh, yeah.
Watching both here share Carson's couch in late 1991 makes that lineage completely visible as they flip between invented characters and half-recognizable voices without a single scripted impression anywhere. Charlie Callas does sound effects.
Did you ever see a fat greyhound? This, Dankeschön. This is the hammer throw. Athlete comes out with a 17-pound steel ball tied onto a chain. He's got to fling it over his head and throw it for so many hundreds of feet. Sometimes there is disturbance, a heckle or something goes wrong. The hammer throw. 75 meters, huh?
Callas treats celebrity mimicry as raw material for physical chaos and layering strange vocal noises until the actual impression becomes secondary to his appearance. Jim Carrey impersonates cartoon characters.
Okay, Kevin, it's not my fault, man. Okay, I'll
That's
try.
right, they pushed you in, they goaded you into this.
They did it. Okay, here we go. This may take a while.
Cool.
By 1991, Carrey turns Kevin Bacon into a viable impression subject and then performs a live-action Wile E. Coyote using nothing but perfect posture and facial contortion. Carson turns the impression chair around on himself.
People come, can back. Come back. Remember? Remember the March on Poverty? Remember, people can come back from mental health. Support mental health. And now it's our comedy spot on our show now. This comedy impressionist, I understand, tells me that he does a really wonderful imitation of me. Let's make him feel at home here. Little Eddie Sullivan. Ladies and gentlemen.
Carson takes on Ed Sullivan's stiff posture and stone-faced delivery in a 1968 clip that stands out for reversing the usual impression segment entirely, with the host stepping outside his comfortable reactor role to put his own comic timing on display as the actual performer, Johnny's impersonation of Carl Sagan.
Billions of galaxies, which our galaxy, the local galaxy, the Milky Way, contains our solar system, the minor planet Earth, our moons and companions, which move immutably through this interstellar stuff in this vacuum of nothingness. We as mortal human beings are simply minute specks who eat way too much sugar.
There's a theory that our universe began with a giant explosion called the Big Bang. What came after the Big Bang?
We don't know for sure, but we think it's the big cigarette.
Black wig, turtleneck, and corduroy jacket represented Carl so well, it almost rewrote the public memory of the man and his appearance. Carson and Sagan seemed to share mutual respect, with Sagan making 24 appearances on the show, and Johnny clearly understood Sagan's rhythm well enough to exaggerate it without losing the humor underneath. Sammy Davis Jr. and Johnny Trade impressions.
You see what happens? You see what happens? It doesn't come. Well, you're laughing, you see, and I can't do it because I get embarrassed.
Well, see, the only thing that I don't understand about it is that if you're going to really do Bogart, you suddenly get the attitude entirely changes, and the whole situation.
The whole thing is kind of done right like, you know.
No, you're right. You think about it a while. Wait a minute.
It's the last big introduction I'm going to give you.
Wait a minute.
Cruel.
Don't
vicious,
bring him back ever.
Vicious, cruel.
Sammy was usually booked for Carson's show to sing, making this 1973 interview stand out for how much room gets carved out for mimicry instead of music, with Davis bringing sharp impressions of Bogart, Cooper, and Sinatra to Carson's stage rather than the nightclubs where those skills normally lived.
It's just starting to get together. It just came. It was a little flash. And because show business is my life. Now we're going to you got a film clip from the thing that's coming up.
I got to say one thing.
Yeah.
This is the only time in my life.
Something we said?
No. Now, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Just a second.
Now, you go into the lodge hall.
Johnny meets him partway rather than just observing, turning the exchange into a genuine performance rather than the host playing it safe. Joe Piscopo brings his Sinatra voice.
Hi there, folks. It's time to get down. Gotta get the funky feeling of the white boy sound. Gotta listen to the rhythm, gotta listen to the beat. Check it out now while I move my feet. I'm a very hip fellow, very cool, no doubt. Why, I'm so cool, I'm the king of chilling out. I'm the happening kind of guy, don't you know? And just because I'm white, I can still rap Negro.
Joe Piscopo arrived at Carson's desk in October 1987 carrying a national reputation from Saturday Night Live, where his Sinatra impression alongside Letterman and Jerry Lewis bits had built him a specific comedy celebrity, existing almost entirely through mimicry.
Either. The Nutty Professor, Junior Lou and Jerry Cunningham.
You know, and for this you get the French Legion of Honor.
And this appearance shows him translating that repertoire onto Carson's very different stage without SNL's editing safety net. Foster Brooks' drunk person imitation.
And a baboon, and a gorilla. You know the strange. It's strange that it would happen. But just a few, not just a very few weeks ago, a sister-in-law of mine, who happens to come from my wife comes from Buffalo. What son of a gun? I thought I got the last one. I wish I'd known I had a choice.
Foster Brooks built his entire act around impersonating a type rather than a specific named individual, constructing the fumbling, good-natured drunk Toastmaster without ever attaching the character to a real celebrity target, which distinguished him from virtually every other impressionist who appeared on The Tonight Show stage. Billy Crystal's hilarious voices.
Hello once again, everyone. We are coming to you live via satellite from Manila, the Philippines. Pearl of the South Pacific. With me, Muhammad Ali. Muhammad, Frazier fought an incredible fight. How'd you feel about the contest?
Everybody's talking about Joe Frazier. Don't want to talk about Joe.
Crystal talked for decades about standing behind the curtain before this January 1976 taping, heart genuinely pounding, unsure whether he'd get the signal to bow and leave or sit down on the couch, since those two outcomes represented completely different versions of what the next several years were going to look like from that specific night forward. His set leaned heavily on celebrity impressions, and getting that material right in front of a first-time national audience carried far higher stakes than any comedy club night where a rough performance gets forgotten by the following weekend. Jonathan Winter's final impersonations on The Tonight Show.
Oh, I fished for marlin. I've stopped the big game fishing because it's like I never did any big game hunting, but big game fishing is parallel to that thing. I just felt sorry for the big fish, and I still do. I think they're beautiful fish, whether they're Pacific, Atlantic, wherever they are. And so it's rather even sadder, though, to look at the gear that you put in to rest, you know. It's just a few grand.
But you don't feel sorry for the smaller fish?
I don't feel sorry for the smaller fish. I don't know why.
By the time this appearance aired, Jonathan Winters actually spent more than 4 decades inventing characters faster than most writers could script them, and watching his final ever interview on The Tonight Show means watching that entire well of voices get tapped one last time live. Winters never worked from a fixed list of celebrities the way Rich Little did, instead building original personas like Maude Frickert, Elwood P. Suggins, and dozens more based on people he remembered from his own childhood in Ohio. That unique distinction matters here, since a farewell appearance built on invented characters carries a different kind of finality than one built on recognizable impressions of famous faces. Carson's own comedic sensibility owed a real debt to Winters, along with an entire generation of later comedians, including Robin Williams and Jim Carrey, who cited him directly as an influence. The show's producers built the whole Tonight Show format around exactly this kind of unpredictable, character-driven improvisation, and Winters was arguably its purest practitioner of all time. Joe Piscopo sharpening his act.
I said, well, and then they realized what was going on, but it's kind of freaky.
The Secret Service guys are great. I went to dinner at the White House, you know, which was a big event and it was really cool. And the Secret Service guys did it, but they don't laugh at anything.
Tell me.
So I said, I'm going to make one of these Secret Service guys laugh. It was like a goal of mine all night. So just as about to leave, I saw a Secret Service guy. I looked at him real stern, and he looked at me real stern. You know what I did? Curly of the Three Stooges.
Oh.
And I went,
Oh, a wise guy, huh?
This earlier 1986 appearance shows Joe working through his impressions repertoire roughly a year before his more widely circulated Letterman and Jerry Lewis bit. Viewing this Tonight Show appearance alongside his 1987 appearance gives a rare before and after look at how Piscopo refined specific bits over the course of a single year, tightening timing and choosing sharper targets as his national profile grew. His big SNL background meant he was constantly testing whether sketch material built for a live studio audience with cue cards and and camera blocking could survive the much more exposed format of a single guest slot on Johnny Carson's stage. Which specific Tonight Show impression in this video, in your personal opinion, was the most accurate or the most surprising to witness? Did any of these Tonight Show guests make you laugh? If so, don't forget to subscribe for more classic moments from The Tonight Show.